G'day! In today's video I have a Thermalright Aqua Elite 360 V3 and doing a bit of an unboxing. Ignore the air compressor you can hear in the background there. And I'm going to be installing this into a computer and I'll be covering what I find along the way. So anyway, let's get it out. Spin this around my way so I can actually open the packaging. This one, that one. Pretty darn big box for a pretty darn big radiator. So the fans are already pre-installed on the radiator itself. That may help or hinder. I'm not too sure just yet. I think I need to change the direction the fans are going anyway, because this fan's on the front of the computer. Brackets. Make sure you peel. One radiator. Move this box out of the way. Now I've got some. This is the Thermalright Aqua Elite. Let's see what we have. One bracket, assumably for Intel. Yes. Another one for Intel. AM4/AM5 bracket. Some fairly cheap thermal paste, model number TF7. Fan hub. And some screws. A quick look at the user manual. I'm going to go to AMD. Very much the same bracketing system as their air coolers. There's a good old peerless assassin. Water block, where do we go? Connect pump cable to motherboard, water pump or CPU optional. Connect fan to fan hub. Righto, but what happens if you don't have that? That's my theory. Now look at it here. Radiator and fan mounting. Please adjust the fan exhaust side according to your case airflow configuration. So I'm curious if they're reverse spinning fan. Connect RGB to 3 pin. Weirdly, it starts again. Nope, different language. I luckily went the English route. Looking at this, hopefully. Typically I'd expect those fans to be going that way. If you see there, typically they're blowing there. I'll get this in and give it a try. And along the way I'll mention any weird little things I come across. So due to the design of the case, and these fans blowing outwards, there's already fans blowing in. So now I've changed it. I've got the fans on the other side. Go. 1, 2, 3. Fans there. Now I'm going to have to snake this kind of down and around, as I want these to be at a lower point. Or at least that's the top point. I want the hose to be lower than it. That makes sense in a minute. But right now, they've been pretty straightforward to move over to there. So we'll continue on. And just getting the brackets on there. They just kind of slot over. Next up, bracket. 1 and 2. One thing you better make sure you do is peel this off, otherwise that will be a great inhibitor of heat transfer. I'm going to put some Z5 thermal paste on here. I'll actually give it a quick clean again. It's a 7800 X3D, a rather good chip. Now it is a little bit busy up the top, but that is the most highest point. I didn't want these cables to bend up higher, but in that current configuration, I'd definitely be struggling to do that. I'm going to leave these little hose brackets on here, or hose clamps. Maybe take that one off and move it around a bit more. And now it's a matter of connecting these up. So I do see pump and sys fan, so those I will be connecting. You can see the RGB over here. So this should go relatively easily. Power's now plugged in. Switch is good. Power button up here. I'm going to start mashing the delete button to get into BIOS. So we have a fan starting. We have ARGB starting. And I have nothing on the screen just yet. Give it a minute. I'll keep mashing the delete button. And we'll see what we get to. Don't mind the colour it's producing. Not a fan of the rainbow, but I like the solid black with the picture. Dodgy power cable. And we have a BIOS password. I've not seen that in a long time. So I'll flick out that battery and be resetting that. Fans are kicking up, pushing through a healthy amount of air. But I do want to see what it's actually doing. And I want to tell that header is a water pump header. So let's get into BIOS. Bingo. Now I'm into the BIOS. Now where do I need to go? CPU temperature is currently 36 degrees. Board temperature is 31. Now, set on 1. Change it to pump. Settings. It's running at full speed, that's good. Where are we? We'll just tweak a few settings, or at least see what needs to be tweaked. While I'm here, I'll probably also give it a BIOS update. The BIOS there is 15F. Can't quite see it on the camera, but it's from January 2024. There's going to be a few BIOS updates available for this. There we go, one BIOS update incoming. Yeah, the BIOS has been updated. Expo is running. RGB hooked up. And all hooked up, basically ready to go. I'm not too sure which way to go. I would like to move the power cable, but it'll look even weirder coming up here, and it's going to be dragging the card down. At least it's kind of at least keeping it upright here. Fans along the front there. I will put the mesh back over that in just a second. But right now, that is done. Relatively quiet. Not hearing too much from the pump, which is basically running at full speed anyway. But yeah, that is the Thermalright Aqua Elite 360. Potentially could add another couple of fans on the back here. The ones that came off the case, 140mm, so no good, won't fit. And didn't have a good way to secure the radiator and have the fans on the back, so I've gone that approach there. Anyway, I hope that helps you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.